flight 5 or 6, something like that, of the Edge 32. See what I had to do to it. It's like a marker. Drive you crazy. Now you got one job. One job, and that's to put this thing to a taking off. Yeah, I bet you don't experience that with the Twisted Hobbies version of this. You know,
stabilization off.
I suspect that your foam comes in perfectly on Twisted Hobbies. I'll tell you what, I'm 99% certain Steven volunteered to buy me one of these things from Twisted Hobbies. It was very nice of him. God, stand-up guy. We were just talking about pilots a few minutes ago, about how basically you end up with one of two behaviors. They turn out to be stand-up guys or a pain in the ass. There's almost no in between. And to say that Steven is a stand-up guy would be an understatement. Oh, a lovely human being. Him and his wife, Cheryl. Just lovely.
7 minutes.
Went ahead and put a minute call out on here so I have some idea of how much time I got left. I had 8 minutes on this thing. I'd probably get 10. Go easy on them batteries. So now I've got the gross down. What I'm going to want to do is get the finesse. But I need to take baby steps. In fact, I'm really not happy about myself flying back to back right now. That pole over there gives me the creeps. Yeah, this thing is the shit. You know what it reminds me of? I couldn't fly. I bought an Icon A5, and it turns out I shouldn't have done that. And I overbought my abilities to fly. So what I'd done was I bought about 10 batteries in the Ultra Micro T28, and I went out to, which is now not a field near my house, went out to a field near my house and taught myself how to fly. It had rudders and an aileron, and I would fly 4 minutes at a time until I ended up killing all them damn batteries. I taught myself how to fly. That was what actually taught me how to fly, which is amazing. And this reminds me a lot of that, you know, because there's no fear of killing it. When the UMX would run out of gas, you just simply drop it in the grass and you were good to go. And this one is going to be very similar in that behavior, I can tell. It'd be a shame if I don't get any of this on video. Yeah, rolls I got problems with. I'm not exactly certain why. Loss of altitude when I do a roll. Reminds me of helicopters though a lot. You don't take your hands off the thing much. Yeah, that was what was wrong. The O-rings with the shit. You know, we kind of had a hard time getting the O-rings on here, and you had to use a tool. Now that I think about it, Dave at MeRC was having to use a tool for his EPP fake bird to get the
4 minutes.
to get the O-ring on. Now that I think about it, I get it. It's a real O-ring. Do a 5/8 Cuban with a side of coleslaw. Yeah, I could see how this would make you an amazing pilot after a while. I gotta figure out why I can't do a proper roll. I really don't know anything about rolls. There we go. Had to give it some up.
Here's a thought.
Sir.
That plane requires a standard 32 or 2200 four cell.
Oh, yours?
Yep, I got a 3600.
Yeah, I saw that.
That might be too big of a brick, and it may be too much for it to handle.
Take my, go over there and look and see if I got a Nanotech 2200.
Okay, well, I'll let you.
It's in the box.
Would it be charged?
Yeah. I'm not going to fly it today because of the sun's in my eyes.
Okay, Nanotech.
I got 2 of them.
I got one at the house.
Oh,
Four cell 2200.
unfortunately, it's the wrong. Have you got an adapter?
Nanotech.
It's XT60 though.
2223.
Yeah, this thing is the shit. Got a little breeze blowing, doesn't seem to be bothering me.
2 minutes.
Oh, I like this a lot. Breeze is coming from my east, from my right, over my shoulder. Not doing a lot of hanging.
Get Mark from Graves, Mark R.
Yeah.
Come out and fly with us that chicken shit.
You know, it sucks because he's in the business.
Well, he says that he wants to come out and fly with us. He's been breaking my chops. So I contacted him yesterday. He never called me back, which is extremely rare for him. So I'm just hoping that everything's all right.
Are you able to use that with an XT60 or no? The battery.
Don't know.
Because I didn't carry any of my adapters.
Yeah, I may have an adapter. I want to make sure that I'm looking at the right battery.
Yeah, there's just one. There's 2 of them, I mean. They're big. They're the biggest ones in there.
Yep.
Yeah, they're both fully charged.
Okay.
And we'll just check it to make sure they're charged. Because I'll tell
Okay.
you what, last week, I carried this thing out here, and literally, I'm like 2.5 minutes in, I'm like, this is bullshit.
Right.
And I go, you know what I did? I fucking storage charged them. Because literally, I can get 10 minutes out of this.
Right.
My buddy goes, there's something wrong. You should be getting more than 3 minutes.
Yeah, well, not charging them will do that to you. See, I want to get the plane stable and where I feel comfortable.
Well, we can just lift it off and see how it behaves with a lighter battery today before it gets windy.
Yep, and I'm thinking that maybe I ought not
To
make sure I
transition
put
it.
everything in high rates and try it that way first
Yeah.
before. So I'll just put it in high rates. I'll leave the expo. I can't see where the expo is going to hurt.
Landing.
Throttle hold.
It's cute the way you pick the nose up.
You like that little flare? Oh, that was fun.